Rainollon here. Today is another build showcase and it's the Kuva Kohm. So let us immediately start. Starting with the mods I'm using. I'm using Gallon Chevy, Status Chance, and Direct Damage percentage on target. Shotgun Elementalist for plus 9% status damage, which is a multiplicative damage increase for the damaging elements. And we are going to be proccing a lot of Slash and Blast, so this is very good. And plus 60% magazine capacity. Galvanized Hell, multi-shot, kill stuff, getting more multi-shot. Shotgun Barrage, 9% fire rate. Frigid Blast, Cold and Status Chance, Scattering Inferno. Heat and Status Chance, Heat and Cold, give you Blast. Blast got reworked and it's very good now, especially in the high status builds. Shell Shock, which gives you Electricity Status Chance. And Vigilant Ornaments, which gives you multi-shot. So, if you're doing Steel Path, you just swap this for Cleanse mod for multiplicative damage increase against the faction you're going to be fighting. Or if you have a Riven, you just remove this for a Riven. It's all up to you. For the last mod is the Excellence Weapon Adapter slot mods. By far the best one is the Vigilant Supplies. For the ammo economy, you're going to be running out of ammo with this weapon, so I highly recommend going for this. So yeah, those are the mods I'm using. For the Arcane, there are two good Arcanes. The first one is much more easier to obtain, which is Deadhead. Deadhead, you get 360% increased damage and max stacks, 3% headshot multiplier, weapon recall. All these stats are really good. And the other Arcane, which is really good, is the Shotgun Vendetta. On shotgun kill, within 5 meters of the target, you get 180 multi-shot and 75% reload speed, which is, in my opinion, much stronger than the Deadhead. So for now, use the Deadhead and just slowly farm Vendetta. Those are the Arcanes. For the element I've chosen on my Kuva Kohm is Toxin. Toxin is quite good. Toxin and the Shell Shock mod, which is Electricity, give you Corrosion. So yeah, Corrosion is also really good now after the update, Jade Shadow update. So yeah, I highly recommend going for Toxin. You also have easier access to Viral as well. For the other stats, fire rate is pretty good. Magazine size is quite high. Shoots 2.7 bullets per shot. 2-second reload. Accuracy is medium. It's automatic. 1.5 punch through, which is amazing. The damage fall off is kind of annoying. You can notice it when you shoot enemies from like a mid-range. Riven Dispo is solid. Highly recommend going for like a Status Chance, multi-shot, Heat or Toxin if you like status builds. Or if you want to go for a crit build for this weapon, which I don't like, but if you really want to go for one, Critical Chance, Critical Damage and multi-shot are by far the best ones. So it's all up to you. You want to go status build for this weapon, go for the Status Chance, multi-shot, Heat or Toxin, or the crit one. It's all up to you. Now let's talk about the stats. The other ones. Excuse me. Critical Chance, 19%, which is below average, but you can still go crit if you want. Critical Multi is above average, which is quite good. Has extremely high Status Chance, which is ridiculously high, 324%, which is ridiculous. And the base damage is okay, I will say. This weapon comes with a system that doesn't explain it at all, which is the more you shoot this weapon, the faster the fire rate becomes. You shoot more projectiles, and you will waste from 1 bullet to 4 bullets per shot. That's the system with this weapon, the mechanic. I wish they added it like a passive to explain for people, because a lot of people see this and like, what the hell is this? A shotgun that shoots barely 3 projectiles per shot and has 241. You're like, that's quite small. No, these numbers are much bigger than once you start shooting this weapon. More projectiles, more fire rate, and bigger overall total DPS. So yeah, those are the stats. The Toxin, Kuva element I chosen, the mods, and the Arcane. Time for me to show you in game. So how did this weapon work? You aim and you shoot 1 bullet. You can see bottom right. But the moment I hold the trigger, you're going to see that I'm shooting even more, and I'm shooting even more projectiles. So as you can see here, I'm shooting like 2 to 3 shots. But now when I start holding the button, I'm shooting much more. it's faster, and it also eats my ammo. So that's the mechanic with this weapon. So now I'm going to show you against enemies. So I'm going to spawn level 55, Arcane Battle Group dudes, regular star chart, get the deadhead stacks. And now shoot the heavy gunners. So yeah, that's regular star chart, it's generally overkill. For Steel Path, level 195, Steel Path version of the Arcane Battle Group dudes. Now shoot the heavy gunners. And you can see the heavy gunners are melting. This is also without Nourish. Nourish will give you viral to make Steel Path even easier. So I'm going to use Nourish, which gives me viral. Now I have viral, puncher, impact, slash, blast, and corrosion. And you can going to see now that heavy gunners are disappearing even quicker. So yeah, that's pretty much the Kuva Kohm. It's one of the better shotguns. It's kind of nice. It's a fully automatic with a lot of ammo, so you're going to be shooting this a lot. So yeah, that's my Kuva Kohm build. I hope you enjoy. Thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like, sub, and see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.